Right now, there are no viewers. That is fine. Then again, still I am new at this, figuring things out. But this is for those who might end up watching it at a later time frame. Guys, my name is Patty. I have been running this YouTube channel for close to a year now, out of which for the past 9 months I have not posted anything. Right? And right now I am playing Bronze Human, and that's about it. I hope you do enjoy this stream video, howsoever, whensoever you watch it. And yeah, I will give out some pointers regarding the gardener class in this particular video. As you can see, my character is a gardener, and we'll gain some PC levels. Right now I'm at level 25, also level 26. There is a slight bit of lag, that is what happens when people are in one place. With the new Chaos Weaver system in the Way of Winter scenario, earlier the Chaos Weavers used to, roam around. But now they have to be called using this Chaosium hub, which is basically smaller and personal thermal towers now. But yeah, so it's about to come, you'll see. In about 8 seconds. To be because of my streaming and all that. this. The weather cleared up to some extent. All beautiful scenario, scenery, and snow over there. What did I get? Energy link, can burning rage, lunar whisper. Okay, lunar cycle is on. That means we can have a beach party here, or people will do these beach parties, but I'm not much into that because I know how to do a beach party without a beach party. Okay, I'm getting washed by the lot of moonlight. We'll see what lot of moonlight is. Yo, Monica, you still here? Okay. Where do I go and do this? Oh, okay. Let's do the beach party here. It'll be a forest party or snow forest party because we are at that place. You'll see what I mean. Okay, I have two characters on this on this scenario. This is one of the bases, and my main base on this character is other base. Both are similar, but not the same. Both are based on Hazel's designs, but I made my modifications. Look at this. This one actually has a bedroom and everything. There we go. Now that we have successfully called we will do that. Before that, the crate he drops takes killing some monsters. So if you're in a beach party, this is essentially what we do, and with a lot more people, these monsters will show up and then you fight them. That's it. But I prefer to do it alone. I have all the firepower I need and then some. I'll be there. not affect this guy or the
Dad! Someone cover my six!
this white thing is kind of lot of moonlight is what he's called. If you know Way of Winter, this is where you find a lot of gold and silver. It's RNG mostly, but this is one of the more probable spots. This is silver. Shop, this one, when you can buy some star chrome, some cosmetics, all that jazz. I have a Starwish tokens are earned by doing silos and dungeons in a team. This area is shaded because I've not gone there. I have to physically go there once to undarken the area and then subsequently unlock the area. There is a teleport tower somewhere here. We'll go and unlock it. So we can come back in as give me a minute to restart it. My PC has been overheating for a while now, but yeah. happens. I'll be right back. And we are back. Yeah, the game had crashed, sadly, but that's okay. That looks like silver. So we are burning up. We need better heat resistant. For now, we will sort of avoid this path. Weather phase is not there. See this? Once the next phase starts, again this running man will start here, and for some time we will not have any extreme weather whatsoever. That is when we can come here. Yeah, I already killed this guy, but this is showing just because I restarted the game. Once the Lunar Revelry is what it is called, it is over. It is between 7 to 7 in game time. Then we'll go and do the story missions, and also we will check the progress on our biomechanical systems. So we are back in front of this base. Look at this flying beautiful thing. The design on this is more pentagonal, right? Yeah, that is good. That is just look at this. Or hexagonal, sorry. On the gardener base, I call it the gardener base because this character is the gardener and the other one is the beastmaster. I rarely play on the chef class. I don't know why. Anyways, on the gardener base, the stream today, I will show you a few more base designs I learn my designs from Basil. Sometimes make my own designs. This is it. Frost vortex collapses in the center. There's no name for it, but the frost vortex has that ice cube thing which collapses in the center and kind of pulls all the enemies in about 1.5 meters of it and kind of gives them additional frost damage. That's that. Glowing eyes because of the red moon. Smoke on this is nice. We'll give it about a minute or so for Boots made from wolf skin give you 6% more movement speed. Deer and reindeer hide will give you sprint speed. Rabbits I keep killing because masks made from rabbit skin will give you more elemental damage. But in the way of winter, your shirt or your top and your pants should be made out of seal skin or bear skin for +10 cold resistance. And if not that, or if you cannot find that, you do it with what's that? Reindeer skin. That will give you +5 preferably. Nowadays I prefer the seal skin more because when you get wet, as in you fall in water or something, then you get a little more cold resistance and the water will not bother you as much. With bear skin, although you have the cold resistance, once you get wet, you'll be, what's that, shivering timbers, something, the other people say. Let's say that, I guess. Still prefer the treacherous styles because it keeps the insanity to a controlled level, right? If you know what I mean. I don't like my screen being all red with low health. At least not on a consistent basis. This is where you get, that was a weapon accessory. Since I already had it, it just got converted to Stellar Planula. That is also one more type of a currency which you spend at the community center. So this is the community center. There are some seller NPCs over here from where you can buy stuff, you can sell stuff to one of them. This is Nissa. We use this currency which I don't have. Get it by doing cargo conquest. This is Slithering. This guy accepts Stellar Planula. You can buy armor mod parts, weapon mod parts, some deviations here and there. And a few formulas I already have, and some accessories for your weapons. That also I already have. And then you go back here. And this is the third NPC. You can buy saffron seeds, a few formulas here and there, and also sell stuff for money. This is where you sell all the gold and such. Weekly cap on selling is about 50k. And yeah, that's enough. Like you can make every week you can make close to $500,000 if you have resources. You can, if you do not have the specialization. These are specializations. If you do not have the specialization for, let's say, um, there is something called as precision metal refinement, right? Or precision refining something. If you do not have that, you cannot make gold or silver ingots. So obviously, then you cannot sell that. And there is some rare crystals and whatnot, some combo chipsets which can be sold for at a high price. Otherwise, you can just sell anything, wood, gravel. I would go with shellfish. You can find them all around beaches and such, right? And sell thousands. For that, you just go to your beaches, collect them with once you have drilled the rock, I'm using the festering gel. This is a deviation. These are deviations. When you look at them, they have a skill rating and an activity rating, right? And fusion chances. Fusion chances, we'll get into that later on. More the skill rating, for example, for the festering gel, which I was using to heal myself. The healing which comes, it will be more. And with activity rating, he will recharge faster. And mine is a 4-4 or a 3-4. Let's see. Let's go and check. This is my gardener base. Look at this. That one was a hexagon. This is a octagon or a hexagon. I don't know. Maybe more. This is more or less closer to a circle. Is what I mean. There is a hexagon at the bottom portion. The color schemes are slightly different, and the decor is also slightly different. There is no bedroom on this base. Only the workshop, the basement where I keep my deviations, and the garden. And of course the hidden power room where I have my generators. For some reason in this game, even if your solar generators are indoors, they still work. They work perfectly. And I put a red light so that when I am looking like this, I can just spot them easily. And we have the water pump or the bilge pump hidden over here, with the main water pump here. We're pumping water from here to the bilge pump to the water filters. A large water filter would solve all my problems, because even with 3 small water filters, it is not enough to add enough water to this greenhouse core which comes with the gardener base. The devs really need to do something about that, but yeah, that's where we are for now. And these are strange doors or teleportation doors made with the strange door deviant. And look at this. It says roof, so we teleport to the roof. This is my garden. I have my plants. I'm growing spike tomatoes and trying to make biomorphics out of them. Once you have made a successful biomorphic, like so, they will just keep producing on their own, no water, no nothing required. And you can store them in your backpack, like so. Now the point is, at any given point of time, you are allowed to have 10 biomorphic plants. Morphic crates, driller heads, whatever. This driller head is drilling tungsten for me, right? So if you have, let's say, 10 here, like if I have them in my backpack and I was to put them right now, 1 2 3 4 and 5, I have 5 out, right? So what will actually happen is, beyond 10 these will not turn into biomorphics, or the grafts will not be successful, because that is the maximum limit. So I keep some of them in my backpack, so that when I am making the grafts, the success rate is a little more, right? And yeah, once I have all that I need, now that we are playing the way of winter, I'm trying to I'll be making a biomorphic graft for spike tomatoes and for sunny gingers and ice melons, because afterwards we would like to make all weather stews, which give you plus 50 cold resistance and heat resistance at the same time, so that we can once the weather is extremely bad, we can still fight the chaos weavers. Otherwise we will just die out of cold or heat, depending on which part of the map we are on. For example, this line, anything beyond this is the Ember Strand. This place is called Ember Strand. Here the heat, because of the volcanoes, is too much, right? You will literally burn, you will catch on fire. In some places, when the extreme weather arrives, you will catch on fire instantly. And on this portion, when the extreme weather arrives, especially in these regions, you will die out of cold, you will die of severe hypothermia. Okay, somebody is doing Land of Shadows. Next one drops in 15 minutes. Somebody's doing a hot chaos weaver, right? Now to go there, he'll most likely die of heat, but let's just go and check what kind of temperatures we are dealing with. If it is not where we die instantly, we'll see, and otherwise we'll come back and we'll try to make some gear. Body temps are rising, do I have enough vanadium to make my tier 3 gear? 10 minutes. Okay. So I told you about cold resistance and gear made from bear and seal skins. Now we are going to make heat resistant gear, and for that we need crocodile skins. And I'll show you where to get them. Hang on a minute. now we have heat resistance pants and one cold resistance pants. Always lock them. This needs to be deleted. This might give us some vanadium. Okay, don't need to disassemble this. This is not required at the moment. Let's get some aluminum as well. I wish they were more original with the names. Okay, this, and now we can. This stays active for 1 hour. The effects don't stack, but yeah, we will get plus 10 heat resistance and burn resistance. So we are going to an area with 55 degrees temperature. Up to 25 we can tolerate, and 25 up to 30 we can tolerate. So this will reduce it by 10. So 55 minus 10 is 45, and 10 from my gear or my pants. So yeah, 55 minus 10, 45 minus 10, 35 should be okay. Sadly, the coldium part, the effects don't compound. I know what to do. Or the effects do not stack. Like one coldium will give you 10, 2 will give you 10, 3 will give you still 10. We need an ice cold drink. And for that, we need something called as ice melons, preferably some ice. Places to find ice melon. This place right here. There we go. There's some ice melon. 4, I guess. Now we go back to our base. There'll be a cooldown timer, and we have 1 minute left on that. So, understanding, I have something called as an anti-blockage capsule that you make on your supply bench, and look at this. The timer is gone. Ice melon, other fruit. Put this here, so that it does not rot. This here, just to keep ourselves light. And what the hell? There we go. We'll put the extras in the fridge because obviously we want it to last longer. In the fridge it will last for 19 days. In the backpack it will last for 24 hours. You drink this and it will give us 13 heat resistance. Nice. Instead of it gives you 10, but I have this specialization. It gives me duration plus 200%. So, and 30. Look at this. This would have been 30 minutes. But now it is 90 minutes. Right? Because 200%. So 3 times. And the effect was heat resistance plus 10, but now it few 30% more. So yeah, I was about to choose it, but now I'm not. The specialization, I mean. Now let's see how much time is left, and if we can survive the heat or not. I'll make more crocodile-based gear at a later time frame because 55-degree temperature is not body temperature is not good last one. These are mods. These are fire mods. These are ice-based mods. Anyways, I all mods because once you have enough legendary mods, you can make your own mods. I will guide to making mods and such. And we crashed again. For some reason, this game keeps crashing on Steam and not on the loading bay software, which is its original software, right? But any which way. I still need to figure out the chat notifications and such. Anyways, we are back at our base, and let's disassemble. We don't have too much to disassemble, but I do have to store them. I use a shotgun, so this stays. This is not required. This is not required. And this is not required. See, you get gunpowder, and you pick this ammo, while killing mobs and such. At this place, just press H to merge items or combine them at one place. And press R to reorganize them basically. In the next phase, that storage terminal will open up, and that will be awesome. That way things are a little more arranged in a sequential manner. Okay, there we go. H is not working, so we will not press a G. G will deposit all. I don't need to deposit this. And it's full. The bound items cannot be deposited. Let's check the progress on our graph. The water is okay. Natural light. Hang on a minute. Yeah, this plant can take all the light it can. It's okay. Otherwise, we would have had to cover this place up, because this is where it is getting natural light from. I walked into the door, didn't I? Anyways, let's see. This is star chrome. I don't have too much of it. I will have star chrome in 1 day and 10 hours. Right? And with the star chrome, we basically buy units. I have pretty much all of them. And in weapons, I have 2 6 stars, 1 5 star, two 5 stars actually. And in the purple ones, 2 full 5 stars, 4 full 5 stars. So I'm not overly bothered. In armor, I have 2 6 stars, 1 5 star, 2 4 stars. So I don't need to do blueprint conversion. This is when you can convert the stars onto other armor pieces while you're making them. That way, if you have 1 6 star armor, you can wear 6 star armor all around, right? So, yeah. Let's repair our vehicle for future use. Make some anti-blockage capsules and adrenaline again for future use. Oh, look at this. I have enough material. Anti-blockage capsules. 10 should do. Aero leap I have. Pretty much everything else I have. Let me check the soil fertility. Monkey. Soil fertility is 659. Guys, if you are trying grafting for successful grafts, you need soil fertility over 450. as high as possible. You just make the soil solution on your bench, put it on your hotbar, equip it, and you don't need to spray it directly onto the crops, spray it anywhere, and the entire region has more fertility, not only a base. So if one or more gardeners have their bases very close to each other, like I said, the entire region gets fertilized, so you can benefit off of each other's soil fertility. And we are at 600. Bolster this. There we go. Repair my ribbons. Gear back to cold resistance gear. Look at this. This is 852. This is 348. But if I equip this is 852. Now this is 348. This is because of this mod which I have. It's called Reload Rampage. Once I calibrate this armor piece or this pant more, 2 more things will open up. But for now we have only 2 things, and I do not calibrate anything less than tier 5, and this is just tier 3, right? And we cannot use gear yet because of this scenario progress. Once the scenario opens up, the next phase opens up, all this will be opened up. That will include advanced gear workbench and advanced supplies workbench. On the advanced gear workbench we can make tier 5 gear. Right now I have tier 3. I can make tier 4 I guess, but for that we need aluminum in some parts, and aluminum again is based on this, the next phase. So I'm using tier 3 guns, so I'm using tier 3 armor. I'm not using tier 4. And tier 3 is good enough to get you through level 50 silos and such. As a matter of fact, I might go to a higher tiered zone, and we'll see if we can fight our way through. Look at this. This is 42 Ashington. Ashington is by far the best place to loot around. And because of these new Chaosium hubs, you can just teleport all around the map. You don't even need to unlock the TP towers or teleport towers. Earlier you used to go and do that, and Chaos Weavers were roaming all around. Yeah, let's go to but we will first unlock this tower. You saw those butterflies? Yep. Otherwise, if you have your cradle visible, there is a yellow dot on it which kind of glows. Teleport here to this zip line and go to Ashington. Right? And this is the fire throat. This is fire throat slums, serpent's tail. This is abandoned refinery. Let's go to abandoned refinery. In case you're wondering, abandoned refinery is one of the places where you get a free deviation on this map. And then there is one at Fire God Research Center. One is somewhere around here, which is not unlocked yet. I will unlock it, just not right now. Okay. So yeah, this is the Avalanche Monolith. On this character I have not unlocked much. This is I think the first time I'm playing Day of Winter on this character. I have a bunch of characters. I'll show some of them to you. We'll just go around some of the base designs, yeah? Back at our base. And if you want to switch between characters, press escape, press exit game, do a relogin. That brings you into the main screen. From here, instead of doing an enter game, you go here and then you can switch characters from here, right? But before we do that, on this particular character, let's go to Eternal Land. Eternal Land is sort of a heaven-esque kind of a place where it's all yours, monsters do nothing on sanity, right? And no rules. So this is my Eternal Land. You can see this this island is all mine with a heart-shaped lake in it. All these teleport points I have put. Once you go into the Eternal Land for the first time, there will be one teleport point. This is like a guest house for my friends to come. You can change permissions, you know, like for now it is open to all. You can have it, you know, interactions, visitor rules you can change, binding rules, supports not required. What does that mean? To build anything in Eternal Land, you need astral sand. This is astral sand, right? So for example, let's say I build a foundation and then let's build a column, and on this column we build a platform, right? So what does it mean to not require supports? You see, and now you have a flying floating base. So in Eternal Land, the building physics don't matter. There is a roadway system in this game, which I really enjoyed, by the way. But now, even with that, nothing is required. And to use vehicles in Eternal Land, you have to available to build in the game. This I did not unlock in the last scenario. In the new scenario, I have not unlocked these things, but they are available here because I have unlocked them in the last scenario. And this is my base design for the last scenario. This is actually Avil's design with some minor modifications from my side. This is a Japanese style FTP base, or the basic was the FTP base. What I made out of it, not so FTP. There are some page skins and whatnot. This picture was taken by me in the game. This is the garden. For some reason these lights are not working here. They are working here, and I have my grotions, planting seeds and reaping or harvesting the crops. Some animals here and there. I might need to feed them again. Some bears there which I captured out in the wild. This I actually have to get into, and I will show you what I learned. This is where the deviations are kept. Yeah, so astral sand, you can sell anything, which you gravel, wood from the main scenario. These fish have been caught in the pond in front of us. But other than that, any extra deviations like the boys and such, these things, you just claim here and sell it off. Get astral sand. These are all empty. Some of them are not empty, but for some reason they do not show in this eternal land. For example, I picked up this iron ore. I will go to shop order and sell. Anything you pick up in eternal land goes into your eternal land back in your space-time backpack. From here, just select multiple items. This sell for 10 per unit, so 1000 Stardust ore will give you 10,000 astral sand. So look at this. So 10 of these, and we have 100,000. Easy. See, gold goes for 20. I sell most of these things because I do not transfer them over to this scenario because there is no point. This is in the space-time backpack. It will cost almost more than this much to transfer inheritance points, and you only have 20,000 of those. These are from the previous scenario. This sells for 2,500 each. So yeah, look at this. We have 673k astral sand. So yeah, don't be overly concerned about astral sand. Once you change scenarios, anything additional which you do not wish to carry forward, you can just look at this, how much salt I have. Because I was at a place where I had that driller thing and there was no tungsten, I kind of just put it to extract salt. That's how I ended up with this much salt. This much acid is not required. I just keep 1000 just in case. And pure acid, obviously. It sells for 1 astral sand. So yeah, lot of bananas. See, they sell for 10 each. So 1000 per stack. These also sell for 10. What is this? Gunpowder. Gunpowder I might keep for. Seeds I sometimes keep. Seeds can be transported. Wood, obviously. I never inherit. Just sell them off. Look at this. This is the iron I picked up from that Digby. I have a lot of gravel as well from my Digby's in the main scenario. I'll keep the aluminum for now. Look at this. We're close to 1 million astral sand. That is how you make astral sand business. You can all-purpose hands. You can come to eternal land and repair all the gear you have on you. This gear. The pneumatic spindle is locked here. You can do some fishing over here. You actually get pretty great fish in this lake. But let me show you they have introduced airplanes. They rocket You can build anything, anywhere, as much as you want to till the time you have actual sand, and I have already showed you how to make actual sand. This pillar is not required, just for aesthetic purposes. I'm not going to put anything else. There's a walkway along the waterfall and river or nala, whatever you want to call it. So you can go into construction mode and move trees around. And these trees have been put out. You can actually buy these trees in the shop, in the online shop. And yeah, this is my Japanese base. Now I'm going to see some other bases. Okay, these two are in the same scenario. You have already seen both the bases, but for now I will show you the eternal land of this base. This base is similar. From outside, it is the same as the last base I showed you. Sorry, not saw you. Showed you. This is the Japanese base. This is the original Hazel design. On that one, I actually made some changes here and here, but this is the original Hazel design. Interiors are mine, mostly. Right, and yeah, you can see this dark. It is in a darkness. There is a movie, Jackie Chan movie, old movie called The Myth, wherein there is a Chinese side. Look at this cave here. See this? And we have an entire base inside the cave. And inside the cave, anything you make, any base you make, apparently it glows. So that's that. Kind of looks awesome, to be honest. There is a path down there. And of course the heart-shaped lake, and the pond, and everything in between. Now let's see some other places. Winter 004. Again, this is also an Hazel design, right? And I'm actually a big fan of Hazel. On YouTube, he makes awesome bases, very original designs, very advanced designs. My original designs are comparatively simpler, I would say. But we are getting there. A bit of lag on this server. This is an old server. They're now converted into a permanent one. Look at this. This base is your setup over here. And another garden. This is a huge deviation. setup. Most of the setup. Open bar, outside patio, bedroom. This is the engine pod where we make no deviations, and there is some open area inside. In Eternal Land, I usually make buildings, unfinished designs, finished designs, test out designs, all that jazz. This is that has its base in its raw form, right, made out of stone. And do I have the Chinese base or the Japanese base here? Different Japanese base, not the one I showed you. Nope, not here. But yes, all characters have their own. And now we will go to the best base that I have. And the best part is the bases which I'm showing you, especially the Japanese ones, the exterior can be made entirely free to play. Decorations and such, that is on you. There is a lot of stuff which you can find in the game, and you don't need to spend the time on the game if you don't want to, right? Look at this. This is a Japanese base, again based on Azel's design. Oh wow, so many people have moved in next to me while I was gone. And my friend Noctu's base is gone. That means he has not logged in for a while. But these two bases, these are two territories, conjoined territories of two of my characters, right? This is the main entrance. Given the changes in the building systems, this is the best I could do. This is a small garage, sitting area, of course, welcoming plant setup. In my design, in Azel's design, there is a Zen garden kind of deal going on here. But in my design, I have my deviations here. There's a raised stone foundation in the middle and a tree on it. And this roof actually houses the lights which these deviations need. I have some decorative plants and some plants which actually give fruits, which you plant in loamy soil basically. That includes your apple, bananas, and coconuts. This is where I have kept my animals. My character is a beastmaster, right? And this is the entrance. This front portion is different from what Azel's design is. And the interior is also different. This whole entire area is different from Azel's design. There are some other changes. The drawing room or the living room is more or less a copy of his, with some minor changes here and there, right? Like I said, I am a big fan of Azel. So, and if you see this video, I have been communicating with you from my other YouTube account, Altering Reality. This is my gaming channel, Revenge of the Noobs, right? This is the kitchen. Of course, some aquarium. This gramophone plays radio. You go up here. This is the bedroom and the bathroom. Small bathroom. Large bedroom. On Azel's design, the bedroom would have ended somewhere here and with this wall here, and that design is a little more complicated with an open kind of a wall window kind of a thing here. This is a much simpler design. This I kind of did out of memory, and it is not an exact copy that way, right? Yeah, this is the bedroom. Kitchen that way. This is just a swing, and earlier I had my rainwater harvesting things over here. Now that I have my pumps, which are over here, hidden beneath the bamboo grove or the bamboo thickets, so I don't need a rainwater harvesting setup anywhere. This is to make acid, And in this place we hide the generators and a water tank. From the water tank, the impure acid or the raw materials are fed into the filters here, and from there is storage and the storage terminal here. But before that, so this place we have seen, we go here, and this, see, half of this workshop is in my side of the base and half on the alt side of the base. So this entire thing is a workshop for both the characters, right? Furnaces, benches, deviation, fusion, storage terminal with the storage crates up there, and there is a disassembly bench is on this side, wish machine, some sitting area, and my refinery setup. You enter here and you take out the fuel. This is one part of the mansion. This is one gate here, one gate here, everything enclosed, right? And of course morphic crates here, and some drilling things or drilling digger biomechanicals over here. This is where the acid is made, right? This goes back into the kitchen. Now we just go a little bit ahead. We go into the type mode onto this one. Yeah. Now having two bases, you can have up to 10 biomorphic plants in your territory. So there are 10 here, and also on your friend's territory or on your alt territory you can put some, like I have put here and here, which I just showed you. So now this portion is the second part of the base, wherein I have my refinery set up, right? That is why in the original Azel's original design, sorry, this thing was longer with the deviations somewhere here and workshop here. But I had to make changes because of the two characters and the aesthetics and the valley of the land, or the land which is in shape of a valley. On a flat ground the construction is a little bit easier, but here not so much. Anyways, there are some animals here. I have left flamingos here for the mutant strains, some workout equipment, some decorations, swing chairs and whatnot. This is the garden, and this particular place is raised because to accommodate this tower, otherwise it clashes with the roof because of its height, right? This is the gardener base, or the gardener portion of the base. The deviations on my alt, and we have a center pillar wall structure in the middle. All their requirements and a refinery are placed into this. This refinery makes portable mixed fuel, feeds into one of these refineries, which give me barreled premium fuel instead of portable mixed fuel, and the two others are giving me portable mixed fuel. So this is this, and here is the hidden filters and whatnot. I keep them hidden because I don't want them littering all around the place. And the last part of this entire looks like a small village from when viewed from a distance, but yeah. So the last part is this. This, my friends, is a runway, wherein I have two garages placed here just for the show of it. We have shutter doors. This is runway, landing, and kind of a repair bay deal going on here. Behind this, inside this, there are two Stardust mining platforms. This is basically the mining room. So yeah, this is the entire Japanese village. This base is obviously, like I said, based on Azel's design. But yeah, this is what I made out of that design. Oh, Naku's base is there. This is nice. On the step this guy has made. Not bad. There's so many awesome creators in this scenario. Mail I've got. Morale. Let's see if I have. I have a lot of currency. And I have one more slot. So now I can make even more currency. This is an event which is going on called Factory Tycoon. You can buy some stuff from the Tycoon shop. You just add some friends to this and put them in as workers, and it's mostly AFK. Just need to keep checking it every once in a while like this. Okay. And if they are overworked, they go sad like this. That is immaterial. Just keep changing. Whosoever is free, you put them in. You can, get them, you can level them up by using management. Nothing to it. In the shop, however, you can buy, some star chrome, about 5,000 star chrome, 2 light forge ingots. Already done that. What is this? This is to, change your character physically. I mean, not interested. This, however, I might be interested in. That is the wish stone. I have 40,000. I'll have more shortly. I saw something. What is this? Tasks. Okay. Some Mitsuko's marks. Nice. Let's see how much Mitsuko marks I have on this character. I have not played this scenario in a while, and it is in its last phase. My God, that is awesome. It is about to end. I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, my friend has not played in past 6 days. He's been busy. He had been busy. He has been busy for a very long time now. The other one is just me. Alt. You can have up to 10 characters. I have 10 here in any particular region. This is neglected. These are all mostly neglected. Right, let's check this one. Endless Dreams. When the test phase was going on Endless Dreams, I made this character. I completed the entire scenario and kind of made a new character. I have different characters for different scenarios, and this was left in Endless Dreams, and that is how it kind of got converted into what do you call it? Permanent server. We don't have any power. I have not put in any generators. Kind of moved the entire thing, destroyed some of it, but the main building is still there. This is my original design. It's very simple, right? But in the original place where it was placed, I'm actually reconstructing it. I will do it, but there was a patio over here. I just see stuff. All the designs and requirements are in the old system. The storage terminal and everything was it's a very old design. But yeah, this was storage, workshop, some few things here and there, like bed, bath, and the decoration room. The requirements between the walls, roof, and of course power. This is how I used to do things. But yeah, I wish I could have shown you this particular design in its heyday, sort of, when it was there in the beach location where this was supposed to be a beach house, right? A beach resort with it was an entire thing. The main building is remaining. Everything else I have kind of more or less deleted, right? So, and where's my yeah, I might have some in my blueprint section for you guys to see. I can show you in my blueprint section. I might be able to. I don't know. This is a resort kind of a design. Yeah. Azal also made a similar design. His was better. Mine is mine. This is a swimming area, and I kind of took out the deviation area because I do not need it in Eternal Land as much. this in the main scenario was a library and bathroom and bedroom. I've not decorated anything here. I just made them. Again, an old design. You saw that thing blinking? That was my first base which I made, right? And it used to look when I started playing this game in Manibus Novice. I didn't know about Azul, so this design was very simple. I had just started. I just started. I made this as a decoration piece, and this was my mansion. This was my entire mansion with fuel and everything, deviations, ground floor, workshop, second floor, and then the bedroom was here. This was the lounge, that sort of a deal. This is my decoration piece. I call it ice in the sky because it looks like ice cube on its side. I know what I mean, right? Then again, this is the resort I was telling you about. This is the original resort with a fully floored swimming pool. You put a wallpaper on it, right? And these places, they are supposed to have glass. So yeah, that is enough of designs. And if you are still watching this video, thank you for watching. I will see you in the next stream. And right now, this is still a test stream. I'm still figuring things out, and I'm trying to get back into the YouTube scene. So that being said, thank you for watching. I do hope you enjoyed what you saw, and please do come back. I'll see you then.